how does the food system have anything to do with patriarchy? And the way I want to answer it is by guiding you through this picture. And if you read this picture correctly, you will understand everything that you need to know about the modern food system. And he was a man who was in charge of this kind of land. This is where the plow comes into our story. He understood that if you wanted to maximize the amount of money coming out of your land, you would use the latest available technology, and the plow was part of that. Now, you'll notice that in order to have a plow, you also need men to push that plow. You need labor in one way or another, but the people doing the work are not in this picture. And that's also part of the story. The invisibilization of the people doing the work is part of the portrait. It's part of the modern food system. And so let me just end with suggesting that the opposite of this picture of the modern food system, is this. This is a painting by Jean-François Millet. It was painted in 1857. And it caused a riot when it first came out because it showed not the landowner. You can see the landowner over there on the far right on a horse. But what's shown here is the dignity of women at work. There's a movement. There was a movement in the late 1800s, early 1900s in Italy called the Mondine. These were women who were weeders of rice. And they organized politically, and they were radical socialists and communists who fought for their rights in the fields. And they did it so effectively that they were among the bastions of fighters against fascism when fascism came around as it has again.
As women, we know very well we have been always at the heart of the food systems, nurturing the land, preserving the seeds, and ensuring that our families and communities are fed. Yet for too long, our leadership has been overlooked. And also the industrial agriculture has threatened our ways of life. We are now trying to reclaim our rightful place as the custodians of seed and food sovereignty, and also trying to lead the way towards the just, sustainable, and healthy food systems.
I'm not sure if it's an inspiration. I think it's the movements who will say that it's an inspiration to them. I guess it made an impact in a way that it has been discussed by the public. Our narratives are now being discussed, and I think that's one of the things that is proven beneficial to the discussion for the people to have an informed choice whether they will be accepting these types of technology, for them to be able to decide what will be beneficial to them. And I think that is the inspiration I hope that our court case has been doing, to inspire people to still question, for them to engage the public, to be able for the public to decide and discuss.